So, do you want to hear another story? Minie, I will tell you the story of John D. Rockefeller. By the way, the time is 6:15 a.m. And let me tell you a story of John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller, born on July 8, 1837, and lived until May 23, 1937. I mean July 8, 1839 to May 23, 1937. The founder of Standard Oil was once the richest man in the world. He was the world's first billionaire. He had amassed a net worth of at least $1 billion in 1916. When Rockefeller died in 1937, his net worth was estimated to be approximately 340 billion in today's dollars. At the age of 25, he had one of the largest oil refineries in the United States. He was 31 when he became the world's largest oil refiner. At 38, he controlled 90% of the oil refined in the United States. He controlled 90% of the oil. At 50, John was America's richest man. As a young man, every action, decision, and connection, attitude was crafted to establish his wealth. But at the age of 53, he fell unwell. His entire body became racked with pain, and he lost all his hair. In total anguish, the world's lone millionaire could buy anything he wanted, but could only eat soup and crackers. According to an associate, he couldn't sleep, wouldn't smile, and nothing in life meant anything to him. His highly trained personal physicians indicated that he would die within the year. That year passed painfully slowly. As he approached death, he awoke one morning with a faint realization that he would not be able to bring any of his fortune to the next world. The man who could dominate the commercial world suddenly realized that he had no control over his personal life. So he informed his solicitors, accountants, and management that he intended to devote his assets to charities, research, and hospitals. So John D. Rockefeller started the Rockefeller Foundation. The Rockefeller Foundation financed Howard Florey and his colleague Norman Hitley's penicillin research in 1916. But arguably, the most astounding aspect of Rockefeller's narrative is that when he began to give back a fraction of all he had gained, his body's chemistry changed dramatically and he recovered. He was expected to die at the age of 53, but survived to reach 98 years old. This made him whole. It's one thing to be healed, it's another to become fit. Rockefeller learned gratitude and returned a great bulk of his money. He was a devout Baptist who attended the Euclid Avenue Baptist Church in Cleveland, Ohio. Before he died, he wrote in his diary, "God taught me that everything belonged to Him, and that I am merely a conduit to carry out His will. My life has been one long happy holiday since then, full of work and play. I let my worries along the road, and God was wonderful to me every day. I let go of my worries along the road, and God was wonderful to me every day." That's the story of John D. Rockefeller.